Hey everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. So in today's video we are doing my August TBR. So obviously this is a little bit different than normal. Normally I would do my reading wrap up and my TBR in one video. I don't also normally choose my TBR, I normally just get like my friend to choose it and I would just show you my TBR. But I'm going to be changing it up a little bit. So my wrap up videos are going to be every 3 months and it's going to have 3 months worth of reading and what books I read, and I'll talk about them. And then my TBR videos will be every month. I'm going to try this out for the rest of the year and we'll just have to see how I feel. So anyway, without further ado, let's start choosing. So I have this little pot here which has my reading prompts in. I have about 25 prompts in here. This is not my entire TBR, so if there's a book that I think fits, I will just grab that off the shelves. This has got the majority of it on, not really on the bottom. There's only like 3 books on the bottom that I can read, but the top 2 are pretty much free game. Let's get choosing. So book prompt number 1. Okay. Book number 1 is a book that matches the outfit that you're wearing. I'm literally in a purple top and some grey joggers, so not very outfit exciting, but okay, I guess anything really with like a purple cover. I feel like maybe this is a bit dark of a purple, but this is Lady of Ashes by Melissa K. Roderick and I really want to get to this month. I think that may be a bit dark of a purple. I do have the Hurricane Wars, which is a bit more of like a lighter purple with like some gold and some purple on, with some like darker purple, and I do have a gold ring on. So this is probably honestly the closest we're gonna get. Don't really have anything that's light purple, but this has some light purple on, has some yellow, has some gold on. I've got a gold ring on, so let's go for the Hurricane Wars by Thea Guzan. I don't know too much about this. I think it's like light and dark, and I think it might be a forced marriage. That's all I really know, but it was on my Kindle library for quite a while. I bought it on Kindle for like 99p and I never got around to it, so I finally bought the physical in the paperback form. So hopefully, because I can see it, I'd want to read it, and I do want to read it. So I think we're going to go for the Hurricane Wars. I'm going to put them in my trusty little DBC to be read basket. In it goes. Okay, let's choose book prompt number 2. Oh, that one fell out. We'll choose a different one. Let's go for this one. We have a special edition book. So this is probably not any of the ones that are on here. We need the Fairyloot books, which are actually like you're resting on the Fairyloot bookshelf. So I'll just grab some of them out that I know I'm kind of in the mood for. Honestly, there's only one I'm in the mood for. So I guess our answer is picked. We have Air of Storms by Lauren Hamilton Murray. This is the Fairyloot edition. This was the YA pick for July, I'm pretty sure. No, June, because I didn't get the July box. But this is Air of Storms. I'm so excited to read it. 1, this book is stunning. 2, this book was on my TBR before, and then I was like, oh my god, I think that's going to be June's pick for the YA box, and it was. And I'm very excited to read this. This is a YA book, which on the back here the quote says, "I am the girl who wove the storm that shook the world and I'm coming for my crown." I'm so excited to read this book, honestly. The sprayed edges are gorgeous. The cover is gorgeous. And the fan art, the end paper art in this book is stunning. Like, I love. And under the dust jacket is this like printed, it reminds me of the one they did for Heavenly Bodies that I really want, but like this is stunning. and the reversible dust jacket is just obviously the normal cover, but I think we're going to go for Air of Storms as my special edition book pick, which I really want to read, so really it works out perfectly. Okay, let's choose our next read. Also, sorry if the lighting's a bit thin, I've changed my setup where I film for these videos, and I'm gonna figure it out, okay? Okay, booked prompt number 3. We have a book that is on your Lego TBR challenge. So, if you do not know, I am doing a Lego TBR challenge where I have to read all the 54 books, or DNF or whatever, the 54 books that are on my physical TBR from the start of May, and then I can buy the Lord of the Rings Rivendell Lego, which I really want. So we can choose any book from this list, and I know exactly what one we're going to pick. We are going to pick Lady of Ashes by Melissa K. Roderick. I've read book 1 and 2 in the month of July and absolutely loved them. So book 3 is going to be read in August. Book 4 is also going to be read in August, and book 5 will be read in September is my plan. But this will be read, and I'm so excited, and it is this one here on my TBR challenge. So let's go with this. Okay, prompt number 4. Okay, this one. A Kindle Unlimited read. Okay, well, I'm not trying to read Kindle reads right now, but I don't know if any of the ones like Owner on KU. Let me grab my Kindle. The thing is I actually have quite a lot of books on my Kindle, which I do want to read, but I kind of want to try and pick one that's also on my physical TBR. So I think maybe some of the indie ones will be. So I could have a look at that. Or we could just choose a book that's on here that I want to read. I really want to read Of Ashes and Wildflowers by Erin Fay. But honestly, kind of thinking of picking that up the last week of this month. We could read Wonderstruck by Holly Jukes, which has been on my mental TBR for a while. We could read Quicksilver by Callie Hart. I own that physically. We could read Heir of Broken Fate, which has been on my mental TBR for a while. It's also an indie book. I'd like to read Fading Desire. So let's see if that's on there. Okay, Fading Desire is. Okay, this is Fading Desire by BJ Dolan. This is on my physical TBR. This is also an indie author. I'm trying to read some more indie authors. I have quite a lot of indie books on here. We have Fading Desire, Pocket of Lies, Age of Pandora, Awesome Top Secrets, and Born of Fae. Quite a few on here, but I really do want to read Fading Desire. I read the back of this very recently, like a couple days ago, and I really want to read this. So we're going to go for Fading Desire by BJ Dolan as pick number 4. So we have 2 more prompts. Let's choose. I'm trying to go right down the bottom of it. Okay. Prompt number 4 is a book that has a pink cover. Okay, we have a few options for this. We have Love Story by Lindsay Kelk, Tempting Little Thief by Megan Brandy. We also have The Irresistible Urge to Fulfill Enemy by Bridget Knightley, which it has pink on the cover, but the spine is pink, the sprayed edges are pink, and the actual hardcover itself is pink. So I count this as a pink cover. And honestly, this is probably the one I want to read the most, in all honesty. So I'm just going to go for this. This is The Irresistible Urge to Fulfill Enemy by Bridget Knightley. Pretty sure this is like an ex-Draco Malfoy fan fiction. But I'm so excited to honestly read this. It is a member of an Order of Assassins, and she is a healer. And she is desperate for funding to help heal the sick. And then he bribes her and she accepts. So this honestly sounds very much up my alley, and I think I'm going to really like this. And I bought this recently, so let's go for The Irresistible Urge to Fulfill Enemy by Bridget Knightley as book number 5. Okay, let's choose our 6th and final book prompt. Okay, this one's all screwed up. I don't know why. Okay, a book that is in a series that you are currently in the middle of. We have quite a few options. We have Dragon Republic by Arthur Kwong. We have The Inadequate Heir by Danielle Jensen. We have Vow of the Shadow King by Sylvia Mercedes. We have, I'm trying to think also what I have on Kindle. We have The Night is Defying by Chloe C. Penaranda. We have book 6, I think, is it 5 or 6? In the An Heir Comes to Our series, also by Chloe C. Penaranda. I can't think of the title of the book right now. We have, oh my god, we have Curse Carved in Bone by Danielle Jensen. Honestly, I could go with any of these, and I would probably have a good time. I think I'm gonna go for The Inadequate Heir. This was on my TBR last month and I didn't get around to it. I honestly only read 2 of the 6 books that were on my TBR last month. But I did really want to get to this. I just didn't end up getting around to it. So I'm gonna go for The Inadequate Heir by Danielle Jensen. I really want to read this book so then I can read the next book, which is The Endless War. So, and I'm really intrigued to start another guest duology in the series with a new couple. So yeah, let's go for The Inadequate Heir by Danielle Jensen. Let's go through my TBR. So this is the basket. It is looking very full right now. So let's run through our book picks. We have The Hurricane Wars, Heir of Storms, Lady of Ashes, Fading Desire, Irresistible Urge to Fall for Your Enemy, and The Inadequate Heir. I am generally so excited for that TBR. Everything on the TBR is grabbing my attention. I'm honestly most excited for Lady of Ashes because I finished book 2 like a couple of days ago, but I want to have a little break in between. I'm really excited for Fading Desire. Honestly, I'm really excited for all of them, which just makes the best TBR. Will I read all the books on my TBR or will I fail yet again? But thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!